What's up, guys? It's your boy HNNB Great, back with another video, and I am doing a VR video today. I put it on the headset. So my headset is on. Hold on, I gotta sit down. Don't run into anything. You see this? So I'm in the VR headset. And today, this video is going to be about public speaking and how to use the VR. On top of that, just have fun watching this video. Enjoy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. So, you see this button here? So you wanna hover over it for a while. See, and then modern auditorium. Audience. So I can do that, or I can go to exit. If you want me to do a full video on VR or a certain app, just ask me. But this app I'm using right now is Beyond VR, which stands for virtual reality. See this lovely scenery? I'm sorry y'all can't see it the way that I'm looking at it, because I don't have the VR. If you don't have a VR, you can't see it the way I'm looking at it. But if you do, you know it is very fun and very realistic, sort of, to an extent, I guess you could say. See, I go up. This says corporate boardroom. I did this one earlier today, so I'm gonna do it again in front of y'all. I'm gonna do it again where y'all can see me do it, because I haven't done the others. So I'm just gonna show y'all these. The next one, which is simple classroom, and then back to modern auditorium. Right here, job interview. Let's go up. Company networking. Coming soon. Coming soon at your cinema. Yeah. Valedictorian speech. The smartest person in the school. And back to job interview. So this is experiences. So this one is speech practice, and this one is experiences. Okay, right here is my desk, which I will not be showing you my desk because it has personal scores and stuff. I would show it to you, but right now my desk isn't important right now. But let's go back to corporate boardroom, and let's begin. 15, audience is 15. New York City, USA. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and we're here in the boardroom. 5. Yeah, 4. We got open up. Starting. 3. I'm gonna let y'all see this real quick. Gonna move around. 2, 1. Good morning, USA. So, if you look above me, well, below me right here, it says it has a question, and I can skip right here is skipping the topic. So, it says, if I were an animal, I would be a no comment. I'm not going to answer most of these questions. This is just to show you the VR headset and to tell you what I use this app personally for. But right, if you, I use this app to actually practice public speaking and speaking of any kind because it's VR, virtual reality, so it's easy. Like, so normally it will, like, this is the picture I would sort of see. um 14, 14 to 15 people or more. So skip topic, which is here. I'm not going to show you the whole settings and all that, but if you want me to do a full VR video, just ask in the comments below. What human quality do we need more of? Well, 3. This one right here, he moves a lot over and over again, so it's like he's a robot, which is understandable with VR. She's just smiling and nodding her head constantly, but it's VR, it's understandable. Apps take time to develop over time, over decades and years and years and ages. This one in the corner just moving a little, and see, his head turned. So need to change that. And this one is just looking into, like, and shaking her head and smiling. And then these 3 are just looking straight at me. And see, this guy is just moving his head, like saying kumbaya, like he happy on a Sunday morning. And then these 2, this one is sort of moving his head, and then this one is just looking at me, not even blinking. And see, and some of these over here, these 4 are shaking a little bit. So that is realistic. I'm glad that they do move a little bit because it does show a realistic quality. First, I'm moving around where y'all can see them. But back to the question. It's very realistic to see him do that, but it also sort of, I guess you could say, a rude way, because he's not even listening. Well, he can't listen. It's not an actual person, but the quality of him moving is just a way of saying, I don't care, or I'm not listening. These 2, they're wonderful, but on top of that, let's say you were saying something bad and they shake their head, it's, I guess, to you, if you didn't know that it wasn't holograms, I guess you could say, you probably would feel a little uncomfortable. But other than that, the human quality they need more is they need to react to certain words, like good, when, they say, like, when someone's speaking like me, if someone say good, they should clap or smile. Or when it's like so they said something good, or they voiced to getting better, the quality or the score is going up, they should clap, because this is just some moving, it's realistic, but it also not at the same time, which that make no sense to some of you, which I will explain that more if you want me to. But yeah, on to the next question. Yeah, but that's the only quality they need more. It's more realistic, not robotic sudden movement. And then I use this app actually for speaking, helping me Like, if I was, like, me being a political type person, I want to be a politician when I get older. So I use this to sort of, like, speak. And then I use the other settings too. But this is just something that I did earlier today. I just want to show y'all. So skip topic, and then we'll go to the next question. Are athletes overpaid? That's a good timing. That's a good timing because she shook her head and smiled at the right time. So, like, that's a good human quality you could have. But are athletes overpaid? My honest opinion, I don't think athletes are overpaid because, I mean, athletes like NFL, NBA, it's kind of like they're not actors, but they're on screen like actors. So let's say every TV show was a team, and more people like the team, more money the team get, and more money the players get. I see as in if they have a certain position as an athlete, and they will be in their organization or association like the NBA or the NFL, I do think they should get paid a lot of money. Like lot of NFL players get paid $1 million. Some get paid, like the average like American makes $3,300,000, I think. I'm not sure, but I think each year. So I mean, NFL players, I know they get like 1 million per game, something like that. So that it's not bad, but I don't think they're overpaid. Now I do feel like sometimes they just pay them a lot of money because they are athletes. I will say that. But I mean, if it's an athlete that's working hard, I do think they should get paid the money that there should get, the amount that they hard work comes with. And they are risking their lives from concussions to breaking an ankle, not in the good way, breaking an ankle as in actually breaking an ankle in half. So they do take a lot of risk. So if they put themselves out there and they're getting hurt, even at their own risk, I think they should get paid a lot of money for it. So on to the next topic. Is peace possible? It didn't ask me that one earlier, but yes, I do think peace is possible. It's always possible, but peace, it could be on one person's side or the other, and it can be on both. But if you want to have peace, you have to understand no drama, which is kind of hard because one person wants peace, the other one doesn't. So when both want it, the only way their peace can be messed up if someone brought up something from the past or try to start something. The saying, don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Exactly. So on to the next. But yes, of course, I do think peace is very possible. On to the next question. Society's biggest issue. I think most of our biggest issues, not just society's, but it's also one of ours. We are we like to be selfish sometimes. Some of us sometimes, some of us most of the time, some of us never. It just depends on the way you feel. If so, good timing, that's a good timing right there. But Anyway, back to the question. Society's biggest issue is being selfish, which I'm not saying all societies were selfish or each individual person in every society was selfish. I'm just saying certain people, when they go through stuff, breakups, family deaths or a loss of a loved one, some people feel this tendency to inflict pain on others, So, I mean, being selfish and being completely rude, because today in the 21st century, it is wonderful to be in a society that uses this wonderful technology to be a second ago I was just sitting in my bedroom. Now I'm in a boardroom office. I mean, it's amazing. In a boardroom office. I'm in a boardroom. So it's amazing to have that type of, control at your fingers. That one point you in your bedroom, second point you flying across the world, reliving the Titanic or, the revolution war, the American Revolution. So it's just the Civil War, which was the bloodiest war in American history. So it's just amazing to have that technology. But also, when technology comes in, money make people greedy. A lot of people say money won't change them, but most of the time, it can change them. And then sometimes it just don't change nobody, But, becoming rich never made anyone better. Maybe financially, but not physically or emotionally. But, it can make you physically better. Now I think about it, because you can pay for plastic surgeries and etc. But yeah, that, societies like to be selfish. That's the only issue, I guess. That is the only issue. That is the biggest issue society has. We like to be selfish sometimes. Sometimes more than others too. Like this guy over here. I wouldn't call him selfish, because I can see if you being a board meeting for like an hour long or 10 hours, I can understand that type of behavior. But just sitting there, that's just being impatient and rude. Like, some people probably say, "Get out, you fired," like a first sign. But before I move on to the next question, right here, if you look like on the edge, it look like a glass. If they remove that glass, that it would make this look more realistic. And see the glass? It looks like it don't look real, like with the glass there. So moving on to the next question. Wait, hold on. It look realistic, it just like you can see it, and that's the part where, yeah, it's downfall right there. On to the next question. The scariest experience of my life was, I don't remember. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next question. I don't know. I probably would never answer this probably until I'm like elderly, because you live life, 1 second, a roller coaster could be a 3-year-old's most scary experience. But when they become 20, walking through war or a haunted house could be, their most scariest. So, moving on to the next question. What and who is an average person? Wow. This might be the last question, because I'm trying to make this a quick video. But what and who is an average person? Let me think. I know, average person is a person that just well, it depends. Sometimes people say, "Oh, he's the average guy." Oh, he's the average Joe. That's a good way. And then some people take average as simple-minded, which to some people, simple-minded is a compliment. That's just saying they're regular. And to some people, it's like rude to say, "Oh, simple-minded." It just depends on who you are. But an average person, I think it's just that regular person you see every day walking down the street. That's what I think an average person is. Just a regular person. I mean, a billionaire could be. A billionaire could be like an average person, sort of. We all are average because if, let's say, if someone was messing with us walking down the street, you might see an officer, police officer, or someone else say, leave them alone. They're just an average person minding their business. But an average person is just a regular, nice person. How to make the world more green? I love this question. Finally, an important question came upon. That is eco-friendly environmental. So, how to make the world more green? Wow, and I got the green thing. Well, the way you can make the world more green is by planting, growing crops. They say every tree you cut down, you should regrow another tree. You don't have to be in the same spot, but just regrow another tree anywhere in the world. But okra, greens, other vegetables, we can grow them, and then we also need to digest them. We need to put them green foods in our body. The body always needs something green that is natural and healthy. So, vegetables, fruits, and that's how you can make the world more green. A lot of people don't think about making the world more green, but that's what we need to do. Make it more green. One place I hope to visit is. So this is going to be the last question because I'm not trying to have a long 30-minute video or 45-minute that I normally have. So, one place I hope to visit. It depends. I really want to visit Russia and Australia. I want to visit Siberia. I want to visit Siberia, very cold, and then I also want to visit Moscow, Russia, and Sydney, Australia. I want to visit the Opera House. But one place. It said one place, not two or three. I would really like to visit Washington, D.C. Go see the monuments, the White House. That's one place. The other, I know it's, I know it said one place, but I just have to. The other place, would be, the pyramids, Egypt. I would really love to go see that. Old history. I love history. It's a funny saying. History repeats itself. Most likely, history do repeat itself. I mean, today, back in the 50s and the 60s, we were doing civil rights, marching, Selma, all of that activism, good stuff, fighting for our rights. But today we still are fighting for our rights. have LGBTQ community rights that we fight for, that we done protest for. So history does repeat itself. And you know how they have his story, and then they have her story. Like some networks like channels. I know BET does it. They have it where it's like her. It's like it's a day. I don't know if they do it for a week, but I do know they did it once for like a day, and it was like her story. So I kind of got it like history, you know, her story. I get it. So basically this is skip topic. This is record, which I'm not going. Haven't been recording this one. This is menu. Go to the menu. This comes up, but before I show that, I'm just going to get up and turn around a little bit for y'all, where y'all can see it. It's amazing. Look up in the ceiling. Okay. Pause. Resume. In speech. So, the realistic quality I like about this is in speech, because when I go to in speech, they all clap. Or the clapping sound. Thank you, the American people, for coming to this event this evening. Where, okay, so, right here, evaluation. Evaluation. So, I feeling, where is it? Happy. Great. Amazing. I'm feeling amazing. Content was, I don't know. It was good. They want my honest opinion, it was good. Posture was satisfactory. This is happy, right? No, I want amazing. No, I think I should give them another star. Great. It was good. It was good, so I'm gonna be honest. Next. So this is my score. So clarity was 81. That's not bad. Good job. You spoke with a good pace. Thought out your speech, which is key to keeping the audience interested in what you are saying. Well, I need these headset. Oh. Is that? That's better. Analyze footwords. Like, I used 2 times. You know, 0. Kind of, 0. 1. This not bad. Try to be. If y'all can see it better than me, I have to focus on. Like, I can see big stuff in the set. It just not exactly big as I want to. Try to be courteous of using footwords, as using them is a very common mistake. Well, that's good to know. I have to wait. I gotta take off the headset. Okay, I'm in my chair, so I have to, make sure I can, see at a good view without turning around and hurting myself. So clarity was 81. Posture was 7. Was 7. Posture was 75. Voice speed was 71. That's not bad. Voice volume 40. Eye contact 35. Confidence 34. Wow. Eye contact was 35. I guess I guess I could believe that, because I wasn't really looking into their eyes, but I mean, to this type of audience, it's kind of hard to look into their eyes because you don't get a reaction. But confidence, honestly, my confidence was at 100. This I ain't gonna let this app sit here and tell me it was at 34. It was at 100. But I guess confidence. I have confidence in myself when I speak, but I guess this app is just saying that. I guess this app is just saying that when I, speak, I'm not speaking that clearly because it is an 81. But I'm speaking wonderful and I have great confidence. So moving on. Okay, gotta wait till that. Finish up. 74. Okay. Result self-evaluation. 74. Overall score 57. Our evaluation 51. That's not bad. 2-day streak 57. Previous scores. Finish. Finish. Wow, I'm back home. That was a long day at work. I get to chill on the couch. Yes. Do some yoga. Amazing. Today the boardroom wasn't easy. They wasn't attending. They did attend, but they was just so lousy today. I need my coffee, my caffeine. That's not bad acting, but yes. Sami, can you imagine it? You being a CEO of a company and everyone just worked in VR headsets. I mean, like, can you imagine it? You just going in your living room right here and then just pressing boardroom meeting. And you just in the boardroom meeting, and then you just back home that quick. Isn't that amazing? But I mean, yeah, if you want me to do more VR videos, just ask. And if you want to adjust, recommend any apps, just put it in the link description. But I mean, this is amazing. Like, for real, it's so realistic. I mean, like, I like to move around a lot in it because it's so realistic. But I can't touch it, but it's realistic. Wow, it's amazing. But yeah, so, but I will do more of these videos, but if you want more VR videos, just ask and I will try to get it out there. And yes, I am going to try to, if I find a way to do the Weekend Action videos, I will do that, okay? But I think I should show y'all my desk. Y'all been good subscribers, good viewers so far for the last years, over the last few years. So I'm going to my desk. Okay, so y'all have been great subscribers, and viewers, but if y'all want to see my desk, y'all have to do something for me. If y'all want to see my progress, I have to get to 100 subscribers. Well, I have 100. I have to get to 200, but I have 151 subscribers. So, somewhere I have 154, 153. I don't remember, but somewhere in that. I should remember. But if y'all can get me to 200 subscribers before 3 weeks of this video, I will personally come back on here and show y'all my desk my progress. Okay, does that sound good? That sounds good to y'all? Leave it down in the comments below if it sounds good to y'all, okay? If it does, and y'all give me 200 subscribers, likes, and comments, and shares before 3 weeks of this video, I will show you my desk personally. And I know if y'all watching, because YouTube have the analytics, I get to see all of that good stuff. How many shares it's been shared, how many times it's been liked, viewed. Anyone can't see the view, but all the other stuff have to be on the analytics, the YouTube Studio. Anywho, but I'm so amazed. It's so realistic. But I can't sit here for hours and keep saying that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But before I do, guys, I want to show y'all a little setting. I'm going to show y'all experiences. Company networking. So we just had valedictorian speech. So basically, I will not say anything. I'm just going to show you it, you know, where y'all can see it. $300 people. Whoa, London, United Kingdom. That's a lot of people. Hold on, it's loading. Wow, whoa. For real, that many people? They can at least shine more light. It's a little bit realistic. Well, it's not bad. They could at least put some people behind me. I mean, for real. The high school. Okay. So yeah, basically this is a valedictorian speech setting which you could practice to actually give a speech. So this is not bad. So I'm going to go back here to menu. In speech. Strengths and tips. Great work. Practice like this will help you perfect your speech. Tips. At times it was difficult to hear you, but sure to speak loudly and clearer. Okay. Thank you for the feed. Amazing. Actually, put y'all comments down below if y'all think I'm not talking loud enough. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish up this video for y'all. Cause I've probably been sitting here talking more than 30 minutes. Or less, never know. So feedback, I will not be showing y'all feedback right now. But yeah, this is my VR headset, and if y'all have any apps if you have any apps you want me to try out, send it to me through my YouTube email, which is in my YouTube description on my channel, or you can also DM me the apps that y'all want me to try out. So this is all for this video, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I will show y'all my personal desk if y'all get me to the 200 subscribers before 3 weeks of the video.